What's going on, you guys? Cutty from Cutty TV. We are back at it again with another episode of 82 Seconds with Cutty. Now, for some strange reason, I'm just gonna say you're new. This is your first episode. Go watch the last episode of 82 Seconds with Cutty. Episode 15, man. Season 2 is coming to an end. So we're so happy to have you guys here to give you guys more content. So let's get started on with today's topics. We got a Georgia filled episode for you today. The first two topics is all in Georgia. So we're going to be talking a lot about Georgia today. T.I. and Tiny charges get dropped. If you've watched 82 Seconds with Cutty, we spoke about this case earlier. So you got to go watch that episode to find out what I'm talking about. But you get the final details right here. Then moving on to our next subject, Gunna gets his own day in South Fulton, Georgia. Find out why and what he had to do to get his own day. I have all of the details for you guys right on this episode. And then to end everything out, week 2 has officially started. Washington versus the Giants. The division rivalry is back. Football is back, and we're here to tell you guys the final score just in case you missed it. So don't go anywhere. It's another amazing episode of 82 Seconds with Cutty. So make sure you grab your popcorn, grab your remote, get a good seat, and let's get this episode started right now. Alright, so let's start this amazing episode off right. Let's talk about the T.I. and Tiny case. We was covering it on 82 Seconds with Cutty in the earlier episode. So again, if you missed it, go back and watch that. But it seems that we have a final result finally. It's been a couple of months and we now have the final verdict. So T.I. and Tiny's charges have been dropped by the state of the state of California, city of Los Angeles, and they have officially dropped the charges against T.I. and Tiny Harris. Now, if you've missed this story, the brief recap of it is a woman from their past back in 2005 threw some allegations that T.I. and Tiny basically drugged her and sexually abused her. So this case was going on for the past couple of months, and T.I. and Tiny have been in and out of courtrooms trying to get this drawn fixed. So T.I. has denied any claims against the case. He has basically let everybody know, I ain't had nothing to do with this. This shorty is tripping. She's just trying to get some money out of us. Don't listen to her. So it seems that the truth is here because the charges have been dropped. So let me know how you feel about this case. It's been going on for quite a couple of months now. Nobody's really been talking about it, but we covered it on 82 Seconds with Cutty, and we wanted to give you guys the final verdict. So if you wanted to know, they're not going to be charged. The charges have been dropped. So don't ask T.I. about this case anymore because he's going to deny it. So let me know how you feel about that inside of the comments. Do you feel like this was right? Do you feel like people coming after celebrities, like trying to get some money out of them is just a thing of the past and they should stop? Let me know how you feel about that inside of the comments. Join the conversation. This is definitely a sticky one, but I'm happy to see T.I. and Tiny made it out on top. Now, moving on to our next subject, we gotta talk about this guy Gunna, man. If you don't know, he's signed to YSL, Young Thug, and he's been doing a lot for the state of Georgia. Now, South Fulton, a city inside of Georgia, has given him his own day. September 16th is officially Gunna Day. The way that he got this accomplishment is that he's donated literally over $100,000 to the city of South Fulton and to the state of Georgia. He has given them gift cards. He's done food drives. He's given back clothes. Like, this guy is literally an inspiration to the hood. So they gave him his own day, and they also wanted to recognize the success that he's had with his music. So if you don't know, again, he's signed to YSL, and he's been making a lot of noise since joining the YSL team, and Georgia just can't be any more prouder of him. So they wanted to make sure that they recognized him, so they gave him his own day. Gunna Day, September 16th. So if you're in Georgia, make sure you turn your speakers all the way up, put some Gunna on every September 16th because it's Gunna Day for you guys. So let me know how you feel about that inside of the comments. Are you a fan of Gunna? Personally, I do like his music. I do think he has his own unique sound. So I'm 100% here for Gunna Day. I'm happy that the city of South Fulton recognized him. He's definitely been grinding for a long time, and the whole YSL team has been going crazy. So join the conversation inside of the comments. Let us know what you think about this. I'm definitely happy for Gunna getting some recognition out here in these streets. Come on, man. I donated $100,000. I can't have my own day. So shout out to Gunna for that accomplishment. Again, join the conversation in the comments. Let us know how you feel about that, especially if you are living inside of Georgia. Moving on to our next and last subject. This game was a great game to start week 2. I think the NFL knows what it's doing when they're booking these games. So Washington versus the New York Giants, the division rivals, back at it again, ready to see who's gonna win this one. So week 2, game 1, Giants versus Washington. Again, the game started out real good. Now Jones did score the first touchdown for the Giants, which again had my eyes open. Eli was not that much of a runner. It seems that Jones is the complete opposite, running for a whole lot of yards in this game and scoring a touchdown. But then Washington, their defense this year is nothing to be played with. I seen them push the Giants back possession after possession and after possession to literally put Jones into a chokehold to make him throw the ball away every single time. So this game was absolutely amazing. We've seen good takeaways from both teams, and their future is definitely looking bright. Now, the game was basically neck and neck for the whole game until the fourth quarters, which we're going to speed up and talk about. We're going to talk about a couple of highlight plays from that I feel like changed the game around. So the Giants had a chance to literally end this one, put it into the bag. Slayton had a wide open catch that he dropped in the fourth quarter that would have put the Giants 30-20 up on the Washington football team, but unfortunately it just got out of Slayton's hands. He was wide open. He was in the end zone. It would have been the play of the decade for the Giants, but unfortunately he dropped the ball. And then Washington goes to get an interception with a little over 2 minutes left inside of the game, and I felt like that's what changed the whole game around. Now, Washington did have enough time to get down the field. They obviously didn't have enough time to score, but they got down to the field to kick a field goal with literally 5 seconds left on the clock. So they used their last 2 minutes in a very good order. So it seems that they missed the first field goal, and everybody in the Giants stadium started going crazy. They thought the game was over. It seems that it was a penalty on the play, on the defense, on the Giants, which gave the Washington another chance to kick the ball and get them 5 inches closer to the goal line. So it seems that their goalie only had to make a 43-yard kick, and he did, to beat the Giants 30-29. So again, this game was absolutely crazy. A great way to start out week 2 for sure. It was a 1-point game, and it took it all the way down to the wire. Literally, Washington made the field goal with 0-0 left on the clock. Giants didn't even have a chance to get the ball back. So definitely a great start to week 2. I hope you guys go back and watch some highlights to see all the plays that I'm talking about. But I tell you, game of the week so far. We still got a couple of games to go, but so far week 2, a great way to start out. So let me know how you felt when you watched the game. Which team were you on? Because it was a nail biter for both sides. Either team could have won the game. So let me know how you felt about that. Join the conversation in the comments and let me know your opinion. Now, let's do a brief recap for everybody who may missed out on the first couple of subjects, but I doubt it because you made it this far. So we started talking this episode about T.I. and Tiny Harris. Now, they were accused of something, and now the charges have been dropped, and they are walking away free. Then, moving on to the next topic, we talked about Gunna getting his own day in South Fulton, Georgia. It seems that his music and his contributions to Georgia got him enough to get him his own day. So September 16th, Gunna Day inside of GA. Then moving on to our last subject, we talked about Washington versus the Giants, the divisional rivals, back at it again in a nail biter in a 1-point game that ended in a great way. So definitely let me know how you feel about all of those topics inside of the comments. Join the conversation. But we want you guys to stay tuned for everything. Even though season 2 is coming to an end, we have so much more content planned for you guys that we don't want you to go anywhere. Make sure that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. We never want you to miss one of these joints. Season 3 is going to be back and better than ever, so make sure you're here for it. Then like this video for a friend to see. We want all of your friends to be watching 82 Seconds with Cutty with you, so give them that opportunity. I'm your host, Cutty from Cutty TV. We're back at it again with another episode of 82 Seconds with Cutty, but this time, unfortunately, I gots to go. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys later.